Alright, well, it is patch day, which means we have new in this queue and new things to do. So I'm not really gonna sit here and go through a lot of things because it's just the second half of Endwalker, so we'll just go ahead and get started, I suppose. I was gonna go paladin for this, but I ended up becoming a chicken. And it was just like, maybe not. Ah, hi Tia. One of the clerks was just here for the message for you. The students of Eldacian request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I have hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. Oh shit. If you're no pressing business, pray make your way to the Beldacian Annex at once. Old Chico waits your arrival. Okay. Oh. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashtaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Yes, that's right. That's right. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Oh, there he goes. Alright, to Charlian then. Alright, Ochika. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Aitia. I gather you received our message. Please, wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha. The babies. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after the trials of the Void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Erenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked for us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Oh. Well, yeah, he was. I figured he was done. Something must have necessitated a change of his plans. All he would tell me is that there was someone whom he wishes Aitia to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studio. Shall we look for him there? Sure, let's go. Alright, so we gotta head to the studio. I swear to god, if the person that Erenville brought back is exactly what I think it is, I'm gonna sit here and yell at so many fucking people for doubting me. Now then, where is Erenville? My boy. Ah! Voices! Erenville! Hi! That's a baby right there. I love him.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
You haven't. I am here for this. What do you need, sweetheart?
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Well, it seems you've lost her.
Great start. Astonishing.
Did she wander off?
There she is. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Oh my god, her voice actor.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Oh my god, yes.
This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's Clang is no ordinary man.
I knew it. I knew it. Everyone doubted me.
Tiamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihiola.
Oh. She's so cute.
Tulihiola.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Okay.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course, of course.
Oh my god, her voice actor.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The rite of succession, taking the form of a contest. It will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
You go. You go.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Oh, Erenville, did you say all that? Hey, Badman.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Oh my god, Erenville. My heart.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Is the volume okay, Badman? I don't have the ability to check on my laptop, so...
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihiola is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Oh.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Oh. Rah.
Hardly.
Ah.
I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
No, fuck you. Take me there. I want to go.
If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Oh yeah. Give me the adventure. I want to go.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda.
Oh.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Yeah, someone ended up mentioning this during the trailers that the City of the Gold is one of the things that Emmett mentioned that we hadn't seen yet. So we're quite literally just exploring the things that Emmett was talking about. You have my complete attention. I've heard about it before. Yes, I have.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
Oh.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Oh, Erenville, come on.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child.
Oh my god.
Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Oh! We get Erenville lore! Call him out! Call him out!
Yolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions.
Well, it's okay. You've got the fucking Warrior of Light. You're gonna win, my dude.
So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
I love her so much. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Oh, her hood is just down. That's how her hair has always looked. She just doesn't have her hood up. Ma'am, I want to talk to you more. So where to for our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. I love her so much. Erenville, 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 Erenville. There you are. That's long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. God. This is great. This is great already. Grati appears equal parts bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Toral, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say that you should hastily accept the invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm not certain what might be suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was in the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You weren't there, you went there not too long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course. But according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna has grown savage. Pardon me while I try to sit here and get used to my narrating. Again, my muscles are in need of a little bit of work. It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance in identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer that petition? The isle isn't far, but we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Toral. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we have a chance to get acquainted. I love her. I love her so much. Great character. Great character already. I've known her for 5 minutes and I would both die and kill for her. Cryle, are you okay? And before we can prove ourselves capable of dependable companions... My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray, go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. I think I know exactly what she's doing. I've seen the trailer. I think I know what she's doing. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Ah, I'm so glad we get to have more Erenville. Oh my god, look at all the fucking people! Oh, we're going into an instance. So we have to take a ship? Ah, and I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Several cutscenes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, hang on. Oh, shit, I have to sit here and organize my shit. Oh my god. Now, do I have anything to... Yeah, this works. Let's get a little bit of a buff in there. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, this place.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. I know.
I love her so much.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
Look at that. The two new scions. Let's go.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
I wonder if the brother is the Momojul that we see in the Dawntrail art. Graha is very small and I love him for it.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
I don't think Sharlayan really cares.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Oh, okay. That works.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Oh, he's Mikote. Okay, never mind.
One time
Wait, is that
he
the...
almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Alright, so he must be the Mikote that's on the art then. Because there's a white-haired Mikote on the art that we have no idea who it is. So I wonder if that might be it.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
God, she's so pretty.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Fair enough. Same, actually.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
I love having Erenville in a party. He is actually very serious, but it's like, I have been begging for new Erenville stuff, and now here I am. I get to have a whole fucking expansion of it.
The researchers should be just ahead.
Ah, look at his little portrait!
There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any.
Oh my god, look at her. Oh my goodness.
Right, let's hunt our fill.
Oh my god, she provokes. This AI though.
someone's in trouble.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
These animals are usually so docile.
Yeah, I definitely see they've been working with the AI. Oh, hello, Xenomorph. She does have a really good voice. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Hard-pressed surveyor. Wait, aren't you? You are. Aita, the adventurer who saved our star. With that, our meeting could be under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine research to the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Yeah.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Let's go!
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Oh my goodness. I love her so much.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Concerned researcher, distressed researcher. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume? We're most fortunate to have you of one considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted in the island in the recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. Alright, oh my god, she's going.
I'll handle this.
Oh, GLB, okay. God damn, okay.
Is that all?
Oh shit.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
You find ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before.
Ah?
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
I'm trying to sit here and also read their little chat bubbles. Oh, there it is. You find feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
This has been such a joy so far. Alright, where is it? There it is. The cloying stench of fresh leavings assaults your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Well, that's not what I meant to press. There we go.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
My god, the fucking...
Who knows?
the provoke.
They're spoiling for a fight, and hey, got one.
I love Erenville just off in the side.
Let's head back and report what we found.
You're doing a great job, Erenville. Hey. Oh, I can't jump from there. And she's off. She's having so much fun.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh. Oh.
Ah! What is that thing?
Oh my god.
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Fair enough.
Come, Waklamat.
Right.
Oh. Did she get a little frazzled?
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Oh, she's that kind of character.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Oh my goodness.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Let's go.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh.
Yes, look at that AI go.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oh.
I've got you.
Oh my god.
That was too close.
Hey, yo, what?
Ready now?
warrior has a risk coming up, maybe? Or is this just, maybe it's just a attack for her?
Damn it.
Spread out, everyone.
Yes, yes, I know.
Who paid for that?
Oh shit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh, I got those just in time. Ah, you motherfucker.
That was hardly a tickle.
Oh, they're aiming for the other wing. Okay, let me just do that real quick then.
Try this.
Yeah, let's go. Oh! Astonishing.
Do it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
I love her so much. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I'm really showing how rusty I am with fucking Bard. I've been playing Paladin too much. That's the PvP home king? Oh, I didn't know. Get some sleep, Badman. Thank you for joining.
And I had barely limbered up.
Oh,
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
good job, Graha. Good job, Graha.
Only to be expected.
She also did the male warrior idol pose at one point. Oh god, please. Can that please be a hint? I want to be able to switch my idol poses. Please, I'm begging you.
You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Ma'am.
Aye, dirty, despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
It lives.
Leave this to me.
Cryo! Yes! Yes! The Pictomancer! Show it to me!
Cryle.
My girl!
Terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
My girl!
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
Oh.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
Oh.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
Oh.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
And yes, I did notice that she's wearing the earring.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin.
Uh-huh.
Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you.
Oh.
It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Oh my goodness.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
That's so
As I
cool. I
recall,
love it.
You have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Oh.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Toliholal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Oh.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. What's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolar. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
With the wildfire pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there is really only one place that we can take it here in Charlian, the Last Stand. Come, let us see what Dick can cook up for us. Yeah, let's go! Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, idea? Hey, I got some bird meat. Oh, bird meat from the hut, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from the sailors. Hen for you lot. It's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Hell yeah, free food, let's go!
Come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlian cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh no, Erenville.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Fuck yeah. I love that traveler. I swear to god, if the entirety of Dawntrail has like a humor like this, I'm gonna end up loving it so much. I have not stopped smiling.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
It's nothing. I can't handle.
I love her so much. Her VC is just perfect for this character.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Erenville, let loose a little.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
I thick as thieves since we were little.
Really?
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Oh my god.
see.
Erenville. Erenville.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Oh, this is interesting.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Their relationship is great. I never
Since
considered
ancient
Erenville
times,
such a stick in the
many
mud.
peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Oh, not again. Not again. Please, leave Garlemald alone.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. And one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Erenville's fucking facepalm. Oh god, I am living for Erenville right now. Again, I didn't know he would be such a stick in the mud, but I love him for it. It's so fitting. Whether Wukulamot has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. A fucking course I will. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. Oh god. I shall come by the annex later. Till then, I think sarcasm is just how he shows affection. I love it. I love him so much. God. Box? Rahatia is mulling over what you have learned of Luke Lamont and her plan. Well, I dare say we know how fair grasp of Luke Lamont's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Oh, hello. It certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Just the thought of burying myself in books makes me feel sleepy. God. Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you choose to go, you would be better prepared for what waits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Alright. I'm thoroughly enjoying this already. I'm having a lot of fun. The origins of the blue magic can be traced to the esoteric practices of Wallaki, a tribe of the distant continent of Tural. Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. The tribe holds nature in its highest, and in seeking to cultivate the spiritual connection to it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and trade in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I have the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up on the surface, turning the entire canyon brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master Wallaqui's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it blue magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to Wallaki. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people for whom the noble magic was born. Oh, we got some blue mage lore. That'll be fun for all my blue mage enthusiasts. Lines in the Sand, the Graphopolitics of Heidelin. Let us begin by comparing the graphological characteristics of the three great continents in Tural. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north to south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point with the Alligans, who rose to power in Aldenar before advancing east into Ilsabard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tural managed war with one another for generations, stemmed by the climate, no one could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from the frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in the open plains could not pierce dense jungle. Such was the way of it, until the leader of the Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be aware of this fate, or be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the autarch's greatness. Oh, lots of interesting lore tidbits. Alright, what's this one got? I'm waiting to find the meme tone, because I know there's going to be one. The flora and fauna of Tural. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tara is no exception. Yet, while some of her creatures have become familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that is rarely seen on the side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a selection of variety of species which described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to Tara's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wyvery. These ferocious scalekin is native to the densest jungles of Toral. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilizes their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it would come to no surprise that the Wyvery is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Oh boy, that name. Vili Garmanda. Todali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest beast is the mightiest of beasts with the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be fighting something in myth. From myth. It is impossible to adequately discuss the Eorzean cuisine without speaking to that land from which many of the modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tara. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto. These crops have more than regularly graced the Eorzean dining tables, traced their origins to the New World as the places known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1849 of the 6th Astral Era, when the Limsian sailor named Keatonram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive on the theretofore unknown continent. Keatonram spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam safely. Keatonram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa. The most notable of these were the popoto, those whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty to Keatonram's expeditions to Tural. Many tantalizing recipes such as the bean-filled burrito and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached the shores by way of his ship. To those outside Keatonram's circle, Tural largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish at the chance to immerse themselves into the culinary culture of the faraway continent. Having pursued a wide selection of books relating to Tural, you are somewhat better informed by the potential destination. Grahati will be eager to know what you've discovered. Should you wish to read the books again, speak to the reference page. Okay, fair enough. Ah, that's so cool. So it's like, it has influence all over Eorzea. In like so many different ways from so long ago. That's so cool. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say we have found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Excuse me. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read a very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find reference to Toral within. Among them, did anything particular pique your interest? I was rather taken to the tale of Kitran, Popotos. I have newfound appreciation for them. The legendary City of Gold. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Ah, I suspected any mention of the City of Gold would catch your eye. 'Tis truly a mystery among mysteries. Here is a city whose location is unknown, but no one has ever seen, and yet whispers of its existence continue to persist. Countless souls have set off in search for it, never to return. I can imagine it being a suitable challenge for the ritual of succession. Or for the ritual of succession. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Toral? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. It did. I learned about alpacas. I learned about Vildemarda. Villigarmanda. Oh, why? Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining putting your skills against a fell beast? Don't read me like that, Graha. Unfortunately, I found scant details of your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales hard as steel that rule the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Alice! And Alphino! My children, how are y'all doing? Fancy running into you two here. Very well. Or well. Have some research of your own, do you? Aye. We hope to arm ourselves with knowledges that may befit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razad-Han, they will next look into foster relationships with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints of history of how the neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavors bring you here this day? A nation composed of the desperate peoples of Toral. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'd do well to read up on Toral ourselves. The contest. Is Itea the only one allowed to help Wuklamant? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wuklamant gave us the impression that she would have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Wait! Twould seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex.
It's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wuklamant's request?
I never say no to a new adventure. I'm still undecided, to be honest. I'd rather not get involved in politics. New adventures, let's go!
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
Aww.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
Why does Kuroha's voice actor just get me right in my heart? There's just such a calming tone.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Oh.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, Thancred. So, is the split between the Scions going to be those that don't want to get involved in the politics and those that don't mind? I'm wondering. I'm very curious as to where this is going to go, honestly. Oh, she's got abs. Like, I noticed them before, but I didn't say it. But,
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it. Let's get some excitement in there, guy, too. Come on. You're an adventure. Come on, let's go.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you? Alpha no, Alice! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wooklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
I mean, yeah. Oh, her little pal.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths.
Yeah, Erenville, come on. Guide us,
Can't
man.
think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
Oh.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Oh, Cryo. Sweetie.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But,
Oh, whoops.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Updated map? Updated map?
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Oh, credits. Hello. I'm gonna end up getting hit with a copyright strike. Lest you wonder about your passing in Tyrol, Erenville has arranged a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you. A rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well in the coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. Oh, so that was it. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lominsa. Oh no. It's still ahead!
When does the next ship set sail?
My man!
May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Ah, he's just exploring. Look at him go.
West, you say?
So did he just happen to get there by happenstance? Just completely by coincidence. Okay. Back in old Charlian. Listen, I love that for him. Adventure, my man. Urianger!
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Are they both interested in the Golden City, perhaps?
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
What are they doing? What are the dads doing?
This will be a mission to remember.
Thanks for saying that right to the camera. Yeah, let's go.
My friend, we make for Tyrol.
Yes, it's the shoulder pat. They're so gay. I love them. They're not, it's unconfirmed, but I'm just like, where is Justola in all this? Hey, Aitia.
Tell me.
Yes!
Have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Yes! They're calling it back. They're doing a callback.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World.
Casually print screen. Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth and break the horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. Ah! Where is Justola? What the fuck? Alright, yep, there it is. Yoink. Alright, so there wasn't anything. like a dungeon or a trial or whatnot, that is totally fine. Alright, so there are some things we have to do though. I have to go grab the patch notes again, hang on.